on, I think I might be going on under sanction.
Right, we've got a benefit advisor in this morning that could see you.
Yeah, that's fine.
I voluntarily walked out of the job, and then the time I paid all my bills out, there was actually about £3 left to do my shopping. Well, nobody in the right mind can live on £3.
Hello, hello.
Hiya, you alright? They got me a job for 12 hours. It worked out at, I think, £78 a week.
Was it a permanent contract?
Yeah, permanent. But when I weighed up everything, I wasn't even working for anything.
Mm-hmm. So basically you were on £26 a day, £78
Yeah, 78, yeah.
for the week. And out of that you had to pay
I wouldn't have been able to claim
£6 travelling expenses.
a day.
Yeah.
So that was about £18, just £17.
Terrible. Okay.
It was office cleaning, it was in Trafford Park. The very first day that I should have started, I couldn't even find the place. Me and my son walked it in the morning with my dog. It was way too far walking. If you ever had no money, I'd have to walk it. And then the bus fares, like I say, was expensive. So like I said, I'd actually been working for £3 to do shopping.
She was panicking at like 5:30, like, I don't even know what to do, I don't know where this job is. It could be half an hour off, it could be an hour off. I reckon what just happened is a joke, like, you can't sanction no one over that, if you know what I mean, like.
The work programme actually phoned me and said, where was I? I said, just got back, I said I couldn't even find the place. So she went, well, they'll put you up in Trafford Park again. So I had to borrow a tenner of my friend to go back. They picked me up from Kellogg's and took me to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the first day my son did walk me, and it was a drag, especially when you've got to be there for 6:30 in the morning. And I walked it. We left our house about 5:15, and it was just diabolical.
Obviously, like, my mum's got two childs, if you know what I mean. So like one who who cares for me dad, who is like disabled. His dad, he's been in and out of hospital with heart failure and whatnot. So my mum's still got to send like my other brother just like little bits and bobs. Yeah, there's a tenner. Look after your dad, look after yourself, just. And then with me, I'm not really bothered, but I just want to make sure that all my family's alright, if you know what I mean. So I'm like, I'm only 20, but I'm like providing at the minute, if you know what I mean, for now. So it is quite hard because I'm not even on minimum wage yet.
You found a job and you turned it down. You walked away from it, and you're potentially facing a 3-year sanction. Some people argue that's fair because you walked out of a job. What do you say to that?
I don't think it is fair because I actually wanted to work. I actually do want to work, but I was only work. By the time I paid all my bills out, there was £3 to live on shopping. Can anybody live on £3 for shopping? I don't think so.
It was payment day for myself, was on a Friday. I've gone to my cash point, there was no payment in. I felt low, I felt destitute, I felt suicidal, I felt alone, I felt like the whole world was against me. It was just like, I've lost everything.
Right, Lee.
You want to
Good to see you again. Shall we have a look at the latest thing? Because you've dropped a couple of letters off, Lee. Now, it's council tax arrears. Now, this is all related to the same problem, because the stoppage of your ESA has led to disruption to your council tax support, which has led to the council generating a bill which you haven't known about, and it's gone to for a summons. Lee's is a heartbreaking case. His mum, dad and sister all died, and he was signed off sick at that point, but relatively mild mental health problems at that stage. What then happened is He had his entire income removed for not going to a medical appointment that he wasn't told about. And he then went into deep, severe depression. And we've managed to get the decision overturned, so he's now got his income restored, but there's a legacy of council tax arrears.
I didn't even open them letters. I think I passed them on to you unopened.
Right, yeah,
because
yeah,
when they
yeah,
dropped through, it's like, if I've got no money, what's the point in opening them? So adding more stress, just pushed them to the side. Whilst they've been sanctioned, council tax letters have been dropping through the door. I know the council tax letters because they have a distinctive envelope. And I've just been putting them to one side because there's no point in me opening them to see how much I owe them because I've got no money at all to pay them. So I've just been pushing them to one side.
If you want me to, Lee, I'll do a complaint to the council and say it should never have stopped. Please reinstate it and cancel the liability proceeding.
If you could do that, please.
Yeah.
It'd be a weight off my shoulders because I wouldn't know where to start. I've not got the mental capacity at the minute to be doing things like that. It's just, I can't. I just can't.
Well, that's what we're here for.
I didn't even know. I've got a court summons.
Yeah. No. Well, that's what we're here for. We'll sort it.
Was that in the unopened letter?
Yeah, it was unopened, yeah.
Well, my dad passed away of cancer in July 2012. After that, my mum became really ill. After losing a partner of so many years, I took over the role and became my mum's carer. Didn't claim carer's allowance, and then my mum forced me to. She was like, you deserve the money, you're here every day. 19 months after my dad passed away, my mum died last February 2014. Last October, my sister was diagnosed with brain cancer. She just passed away this March, day before Mother's Day. So I've had then 3 bereavements in just my mum, my dad and my sister in 32 months. So it's not been easy. I'm not going to have bailiffs at my mum's door, am I?
Not if we have anything to do with it, at least.
If I'd have opened that letter, I don't know what I'd have done. Because when you're at your lowest, the last thing you want is one of them. A court summons. I'm worried about it now, even though you're dealing with it. I really am.
Right. Well, we'll get a letter out in the next couple of days. Yeah.
The sanctions regime is about encouraging people back into work. So, what are your thoughts about that?
It's supposed to encourage people back into work, the sanctions. It actually worsened my condition. I went from just having a nervous disposition to be now diagnosed clinically depressed. So I don't know where they come up with the idea of leaving somebody destitute with no money. How is anybody supposed to get to a job interview, travel, clothes, food, everything to help yourself get back into work? No, I was getting slightly, I wouldn't say better, I was feeling a little like I was getting over. I'll never forget my mum and my dad. I don't want to say I'm forgetting them. I'm just saying I'm slightly moving on. And then for them to sanction me, it's just knocked me all the way back to 3 years ago. It's knocked me back that far. So by them saying that it's an incentive to get back into work, or however they word it, it's totally the opposite.
We're going up to Andy's now.
And who's Andy? Tell me about Andy.
Andy's my ex-partner. He had heart failure about 2 years ago. He's just recently come out of hospital again. So I'll go and check on him, make sure that he's taking his tablets and stuff. Andy, I'm here. Yeah, I've just got stuck in the bloody lift. Yeah. Everybody should really have a job, and you shouldn't expect anything for nothing, but they've got to make sure, before they even consider taking a job, they've got to make sure that there's enough money there to live on. And because, like, I've just found it the hard way, that I took a job for 12 hours a week and I was working for basically next to nothing. We'll go up to the doctor's in a bit and see if your tablets are ready.
We won't be there till tomorrow, yeah?
All she said was, check tomorrow to make sure. She said, it could be because of your heart tablets and things. Little chamber made for you, aren't I?
No, I'm alright.
None of us are perfect. We all mess up somewhere, and unfortunately, in my case, it looks like I've done it twice. I want to work. I want to be able to show my kids that I'm working for what I want. At the minute, I've got nothing, and it's nice to be able to go out, buy something, and say I've actually earned to get that, rather than say I bought that because I'm on dole. I don't want to be on dole. I want a job, but I want to make sure I can live on what I'm getting, not struggle.